What's up, guys? It's Caden here. Welcome to the Flex Kitchen. I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite meal preps, turkey chili. It's high protein, low carb, low fat. It's just a really good meal prep that's easy, takes about an hour to do, and you can have about 8 servings or however many you want to make for the week. So I'm doing a quick prep here. I just finished leg day, and then once this is cooking, I'm going to go shower and do whatever the rest I got to do. But I'm going to show you how to do a turkey chili meal prep. So here we go. So I'm just going to show you what you're going to need real quick for this meal prep. It's a really simple recipe. It's mostly just spices and stuff. So the base of turkey chili is obviously going to be turkey. I use a 93% lean ground turkey. You can use a 99%, 90%, whatever really fits your macros, but I find that the 93% gives me a good amount of flavor while giving me the macros that I need. So 93% is what I'm using. You're also going to need a little bit of olive oil, about a tablespoon and a half. Your other protein in here is going to be kidney beans. You can also throw some black beans in there if you want. Really whatever. You can kind of play around with this recipe, but I'm using no salts added organic black beans, or kidney beans, sorry. You're going to need a little bit of garlic. This is tomato puree. You can use crushed tomatoes, but I tend to use the puree, just like make it a little less chunkier because it already is with the beans and the turkey in it. So tomato puree, 28 gram can or 28 ounce can will do well. Salt, there's obviously better salts than you can use, but I just use kind of regular natural kosher salt. Ground black pepper, and then you need a whole onion. I'm gonna chop that. And then, some cayenne pepper, some paprika, some chili powder, some ground cumin, and oregano. And that's really all you're going to need for the ingredients. So that's all your ingredients right there. Alright, so you're going to have a really, really big pot over medium heat. And I already got my olive oil in there. That's a teaspoon and a half of olive oil. And all you're going to do is just drop your turkey in there. And you're going to let it brown. So while the turkey's browning in the pan, we're going to chop the onion. I like to chop them pretty fine, just so you don't get like huge chunks of onion when you're eating, because that can be a little bit aggressive. But just chop them like nice and fine little chops here. I like to do just kind of rings and then just kind of like slice them like this, but you can use any method that you really want to. Alright, so there's our big bowl of chopped onions. We're going to bring it over here. Turkey's just about browning. Sorry, it smoked out a little. There we go. Just about browning. So we can go ahead and add the whole bowl of onions. And then we're going to give it a little bit of a mix here. And you're just going to go ahead and keep cooking that until the onion's kind of tender. Make sure the turkey's nice and chopped up. Any of the big stuff, we're going to go ahead and add 2 cups of water. And 1 tablespoon of garlic. And now you're going to hit it with your tomato paste. Let's put that whole can in there. And the kidney beans. I drain these a little bit, but not all the way. Go ahead and mix it up. Alright, so now the chili's going. All we got to do is go ahead and season it before we can bring it to a boil. So I'm going to come back over here and get our seasonings. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons of chili powder. So we got our chili powder in there. We're going to do half a teaspoon of black pepper. Half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of cumin. half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of dried oregano leaves, and half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You can use a little bit more if you like it more spicy, but I find that this comes out pretty spicy as it is. Then go ahead and mix it up till it's nice and even. And then once you got it at a little boil, you're gonna cover it up. You're gonna reduce the heat to low. Ignore the mess I made. And you're gonna let it simmer for about 30 minutes. So we're gonna put the timer on. And that's it. Welcome back, guys. Just took the chili off the stove. I'm portioning it out right now on the food scale. See how much we got. We made about 75 ounces. So I'm going to turn that into 6 portions of about 12.5 ounces. So this is a nice bowl we got going right here. You see it's 12.3 ounces on the scale. And then I'm going to show you how I serve that now. So to serve the chili, in order to get it to the macros that we really want here, I'm just going to top it off with a little bit of Chobani non-fat Greek yogurt. This is just the plain flavor, and I use it as a sour cream substitute like all the time because you really can't taste the difference. And this packs, in 1 cup of it packs 22 grams of protein, whereas sour cream would just pack a bunch of fat and hardly any protein. So I'm going to use, let's see, roughly 1/3 of a cup here. So it's going to be a lot, so we're going to stick it to 1/4 of a cup. There we go, so roughly 57 grams of that. And then I just like to top it with a little bit of low-fat cheese. I'm using mozzarella right now. Use about 1/4 of a serving of that. And so, there you have it.